Hello everyone, my name is Luchara, and this is Eco Global Survival. This is my single player Let's Play. Another episode. So in the last episode we learned milling and baking. In this episode I'm going to learn advanced baking, hopefully. So we can get into some of this really good stuff, like, look at this stuffed turkey recipe. Look how much value it gives, that's crazy. But we need advanced baking for that. Normal baking doesn't really give us much, but we need normal baking to get advanced baking. Huckleberry pie, that's normal bacon. No, elk Wellington, that was one of the other good ones. Cool. That looks yummy. Is there anything that gives more? Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the carbs and protein vitamins on that. Fruit tart. Well, that looks good too. Camas bread. Nice, okay. Bear claw. That's a lot of fat. Alright, so yeah. So that's some of the plans we have for today. We're also going to try a little farming, try our hand at farming. We haven't done that yet. We're also going to start on our tier 4 workshop that's going to go over here. It's going to go on this side of this stockpile, so it'll be going in here. Do a meteor update here. We got 23 days, 9 hours. And like I said, so farming is something we have not done yet, so we're going to go over this part of the map where there's less pollution, in theory, because, you know, we're polluting a lot here and down here. So I think over here should be good enough that we should be able to farm over there. I don't know how farming works. I know we were looking at the fertilizers last time, the different values they give, but I don't know how it works. So we're going to figure it out because I checked the wiki and there really wasn't any information that I could see. So we're going to have to figure it out in a row. But that's fine. I don't mind figuring stuff out every now and then. Can we back up here successfully? Yeehaw. I'm getting better at driving somewhat. I've always said that if you're playing a first-person shooter, you want to be on keyboard and mouse. But if you're driving, you want to be on a controller. So I'm not good at driving with the keyboard. That's my excuse anyway. All right, so we're gonna do move some oil around here, and we will be back with an update soon. One other thing we're gonna try today is we're gonna make some charcoal. We had done some charcoal earlier. It didn't really seem to. It took so long to make that I stopped doing it. But I mean, our kiln now doesn't do much; just mostly sits around. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some charcoal. I mean, it's an hour to make 51, but it stacks up to 100. Unlike normal coal, it only stacks to 20. So it'd be nice to be able to put a stack of charcoal in one of our machines, one of our steam engine type machines, and we don't have to worry about constantly refilling it as we do now. Because what happens is if we don't refill it, it runs out and it's not good. So we're gonna try to make some charcoal, and we'll see if that works. I mean, it's gonna take a while. Like I said, it's an hour to just make 50, but it's a good place to start. We'll see how it goes. All right, I think it's time to do a little farming. So the first thing we need to do, I assume anyway, is to make a hoe. So we got a steel hoe recipe here. So we will make that. It's only 9 seconds. I noticed also over at the tool bench there is a soil sampler. It's called. It requires fertilizers, and it beaker measuring tools for detecting the factors influencing plants in the environment. I assume we want that to really be good at farming, but I just want to kind of test it out. So I'm going to go plant, I'm going to grab my hoe. I'm just going to plant some corn and tomato for now until we get our soil sampler and more advanced things. So we're going to go, so we got it set for tomato yield potential. Obviously it says here, but maybe over here would be fine, but still a lot of pollution. So we're going to go by our original plan, go over here. That looks pretty good for tomatoes. And then corn is also decent there. It's not as good as tomatoes. It's only red, but we're going to put it in anyway. So we'll probably have to cut down a couple of these trees. So I'm going to head over there. Going to see if I can get my car up that ramp without putting it in the ditch, so that I can take the trees out. I feel like I should put a cut in here so I won't be embarrassed if I do go off the road. So this is only 3 wide, this ramp, right? Oh, let's see. Take her slow. Slow and steady. Yeah. Oh, easy. Easy peasy. I guess you're not up there yet, Luch. Don't start bragging yet. Alright, so how far up we gotta go? Right about... Oh. Oh, we hit this tree, I assume? Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go cut down a few trees, clear out its space here, and I'll be back to plant. Alright, so I built a couple little farm plots here. I cleared out the trees to do it, of course. Not this guy. I've already killed too many old growth redwoods. I'm going to try really hard to not cut down anymore. So I also I got my road making tool in my hand, so I just kind of, I don't know, I think it looks better like this. Kind of framed the hoed ground out. So we got hoed ground here, so let's plant tomatoes here. It's as simple as that. Just right click. Now, does it tell me how long before they're going to be ready? No, I guess I probably need a soil sampler or something for that. All right, so let's grow some corn here then. Easy. I have no idea how long it's going to take, though, to grow. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to base. I'm going to make sure there's, you know, a bunch of comps and lumber queued up. I'm going to move some oil around. Going to make sure there's some charcoal queued up. Oh, no, I got to back up to get back home. I'm not a good backer-upper in real life. Oh, I ran into the tree. I'm stuck. I'm officially stuck. Alright, I run into a branch? Which tree is it? Is it this tree? This branch right here, I think. Alright, so this tree needs to go as well. Sorry, tree. If I ever get around to widening this road, it's going to be in the way then anyway, so might as well do it now. Alright, so I'm going to cut down this tree. I'll come back when I'm back at base, and I have everything ready for my nap. And then we'll see if our new crops are done after our nap. So I'll be back. Alright, well, I just slept for an hour. Gonna... Oh, power grid ran out. Power grid ran out of coal. I better deal with that problem first. This one run out of coal? That's usually what happens. This one runs out and then everything else runs out. That happens when you sleep for an hour, I guess. No, this one has power. So what's going on here? Out of fuel. The head's fuel. What happened there? Anyway, I don't expect the stuff I planted to be done in an hour, but I'm just going to go over and see if it's made like any progress at all. Hey, what are you doing? Get in there where you belong. Just curious. Give us an idea of how long it will take to grow. Like, it may take a couple hours, it may take a couple days. I have no idea. But this will give us some idea. It'll give us some idea how useful farming would be for me. Or maybe they all died. Who knows? Well, it looks like they have not grown much. Not ripe enough to harvest yet. No, okay. Yeah, the corn has not made much progress, so it's a long-term thing, obviously, which I expected. And I mean, fertilizer would probably make it grow faster, right? Logically. But I just don't think I can justify taking fertilizer right now. I'm definitely taking advanced baking with my next point. And then maybe we'll go fertilizers and we'll mess around with farming some more. But for now, it's going to be advanced baking, make that good food. All right, so it appears I need to go on a coal run. So I'm going to go do that, and I will be back. So I was going to start building my my workshop over there. And I notice I now have... these are the two colors of lumber. Comes lumber before. Now I have a third color as well. I also got oak in addition to redwood and fir. I don't know what determines which one it is. Is it what type of lumber it is or what type of raw wood it is? Because the lumber it doesn't say. Anyway, I guess I can pick. So this looks like it's kind of a middle color in between. How much of this do I have? Not a lot. I have more of both of the other two. Now, oh, there's more of it there. Currently making this stuff, though. So maybe I'll make the floor out of this at least. Well, let's grab this. Let's see how it looks. What color is it? Okay. I actually kind of like that color. What's the floor piece look like here? Yeah, about what I expected. Compare that to this. Let's say it's closer to that. Because the third color we have is light. Quite like that's what we made our kitchen out of. Like you can see the wall through there. That's quite light, as you can see. That's kind of a middle color. Kind of like that color. I don't want to do the walls out of that. Maybe these, do the dark floor. But it depends. Again, I need to make sure I have enough of it. But I mean, I can, when I go to queue it up, I can pick it, right? I can make sure it queues up the one I want, provided I have enough, whatever it is, either the logs or the whatever, or the lumber. See, lumber's lumber. It doesn't say, so I'm assuming it's the logs, that's determining which kind of composite lumber it is. At any rate, I'm going to start building my workshop floor out of the redwood lumber, though. I will be back once I have the floor done. Trying to figure out how big I need to make this. I don't think it needs to be huge. There's only a couple of tables that needs to go in there. The electronics assembly, the robotic assembly line. None of them are huge. The assembly line's pretty big. It's like the size of one of the big ones that's in there. But the other one's just like 2 by 2 by 2. Computer lab will probably go in here, but it's small as well. I'm just going to make it this big. I may end up regretting it. Who knows? I probably regret it, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm just going to make it this big. And yeah, I'll be back when I have the floor done. All right, so I got the floor done. I think this should be big enough. It's 12 wide, which once you account for the walls means it's 10 wide. And it should be deep enough. I mean, it's almost as big as that one. And that one has like, God, how many machines are in this? Like 10? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 machines in here. And I think I only need like 4 or 5 machines in this one. And only one of them is big. So this should be plenty. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. So I was just thinking, if I'm going to take advanced baking for my next skill, which is in 2 hours and 19 minutes, I should probably discover advanced baking, right? So what do we need here? Modern research, advanced research, basic research. So that's not too bad. Geology modern. Which one's geology modern? That is... Oh, brick. That's fine. I got lots of brick. From tearing down my kitchen, all kinds of brick. And geology modern, I think that's just lumber. Yep. Here, we'll queue. How many was that? 5. We're going to queue up 10 of these. So 10. So this will also be our, it'll be here and it'll be our 5 any modern. And then we need 10 culinary advanced. Okay, this might be more difficult. We need salad. Okay, well, I can make salads. And baked vegetables. All right, so I'm going to have to go bake some vegetables. Wait, how many do I need? I need 10. And it's how many per? 8. Is it actually going to be 80 though? I'm going to queue up like 50 and I'll see if it's actually 1 per, you know what I mean, or not. So for baked vegetables, I'm going to need what? Tomatoes. I can probably just bake some tomatoes. Corn. What do I have the most of? Tomatoes, it looks like. So let's do like 30 baked tomatoes. And 20 corn. Oh, no, let's do beets. 20 beets. Well, that's going to be 50 minutes to cook those up. How's my balance? Pretty good. Need some fats. I'll eat some bacon next. Yeah, enjoy these your last meals of these, because after this, you won't be doing them anymore. I should make some salads though while I'm here. Let's go with some grassland salads. Do 10 here, and pop over here and make 10 here. Alright, so now I need to wait for all that stuff to be done. So I'm going to put a little cut in here, and when I'll be back, we will be getting a lot closer to advanced baking, and I will have at least some of my walls up in my new workshop. One other project I've been picking away at, all these stockpiles have been moved back one, so I had to clear out everything on that side. So I'm doing the same here, just slowly picking away, clearing everything out so I can move the stockpiles back one spot. And then I'll be able to get the truck in here easily. I also took some dirt out of the ceiling there just to make it look a little better, I guess. So yeah, I'm just going to keep picking away at this and waiting for a couple of research papers to be done, and then we will be able to discover advanced baking, and then we're going to make up some good food is the plan. So the steam truck actually fits down in between there now, so yeah, I'm not sure how much I'm going to prioritize clearing out to push these over. As long as I can fit the steam truck, that's all I really care about. So as you can see, if you check up here, the advanced baking book is being made now. It's 11 minutes away. So I'm just going to continue farting around in here, cleaning stuff up, extending my roads, stuff like that. Well, all kinds of things to keep me busy while I wait for that book to be done. Just going to move some clay out to the beach storage, some dirt. I don't think I need it here. Yeah, that should be enough. Alright, so I'm going to do that, and I'll be back when the advanced baking book has been completed. Alright, so I laid down to sleep to get enough for a skill point for to get advanced baking, and I accidentally slept too long. So we got 2 full free skill points now, so we were out for quite a while. But our crops grew, which I was curious about. Now, it looks like they could probably grow more. Like, I'm just going to harvest, like, 1 of each. I don't think we're going to get a whole lot. Yeah, 1 tomato, right? But it looks like it's going to regrow. And 1 corn. But that's not going to regrow, so I probably shouldn't have harvested that. But that's fine. I don't have any seeds on me, do I? No. But at least we know they're growing. They're getting there. Get out of the way, you. So we're going to leave them for a little while longer. And in the meantime, we're going to go learn advanced baking. Just bear with me here. I'll run over, grab the book, pop the scroll, read the page, and then take it, since we have 2 free skill points. So in the next episode, we will probably learn electronics next. We still haven't got our walls up here. We've been doing other things. But it's coming. It'll come. I mean, we're going to need it if we're getting electronics, right? So that'll be our main emphasis in the next episode. But this episode, if you're enjoying it, please do me a favor. Leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me out quite a bit. And advanced baking is here. There's our scroll. Boom. All right. Baking, it would be here. Advanced baking. We are an advanced baker. All right. So let's go bake some stuff up. We can't do any of the good stuff right now because it needs higher than level 1. But some of the things you need to make the better stuff, you need to make. I'm explaining this really poorly. Basically, we want to be able to make this and this, but it needs advanced bake 3 and 4. But Elk Wellington needs leaven dough. Stuffed turkey needs bread. We can make leaven dough now, and it will level us up so we can make this stuff later. That's what I was trying to explain, and I just did a really poor job of it. So we will start with some leaven dough. We'll queue that up. And then we will queue up some bread. No, we won't, because it needs leaven dough, so we will queue up even more leavened dough. Beautiful. And now we're going to queue up some more yeast, I think. We need that to make them. Let's queue up another 40 or so yeast here. We have more flour than that. I don't know why it's only showing that much. Must be in a different chest it's not linked to. Yeah. 100 there, but it says it's linked. Still only showing 37. Oh, it's sugar. Oh, it's sugar. It's not flour. Well, then let's make some more sugar as well. Seems like a pretty easy solution, right? Wow, that uses up a lot of berries, though. I mean, we can go harvest more berries. That's not a big deal. So, all right, so we've got the leaven dough on the cooking up here. So once that's done, we'll make some bread. And then once that's done, hopefully we will be Advanced Baking 3. We should be, I imagine. We'll start making some elk Wellington, and then we'll make some stuffed turkey. I think I'm going to go to the butcher station and queue up some more prime cuts. So we have lots of those ready to go. And I should also look for something that's not a meat product, probably. Probably something that gives carbs and veggies. Let's take a look at the balance of this on the elk Wellington and the stuffed turkey. Stuffed turkey is actually somewhat balanced. Needs vitamins though. And elk Wellington is a meat product, so we need something that's high in vitamins. Is there anything here that's high in vitamins? Macarons? No, macaroons, not macarons. Those are a different thing altogether. What about the fruit tart? Fruit tart, maybe. Yes, fruit tarts we need. That's why we need that pastry dough. Pastry dough needs flour, yeast, and fat. So let's queue up, say, 30 pastry dough as well. Beautiful. So we'll make some fruit tarts when the time comes. Although the fruit tarts aren't that much better than the food we can make now. Let's go with fruit muffins. No, definitely not fruit muffins. Fruit tarts still look pretty good. What's this? Fruit. Yeah, perfect. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode. In the next one, we'll start making some of the fruit tarts and elk Wellingtons and whatnot. We'll also learn the electronics skill, and we will continue working on our workshop over here. Do I have enough composite lumber for it? I think I do. I think I have lots. I'm not even sure. I think I'm going to do it in this, maybe in this. I'll decide. I'll decide when the time comes. Or maybe I'll just make the walls different colors. Each wall different color. Screw it. Maybe, who knows. Anyway, that's going to be all for this one. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, be good to each other, and I'll see you in the next one.